This week, I sat down for a Justice exclusive with Caitlyn Jenner to talk patriotism in this woke society, why she's running for California governor, and much more. Take a look. All right, now, you're considered to be one of our nation's greatest athletes and heroes, and the moment you crossed the finish line in 1976 for that decathlon, some fan ran across the finish line on the track and gave you a flag. And you waved that flag proudly, and that became a very iconic moment, not just then, but throughout history in terms of the Olympics.
Right.
How do you compare today to then?
Boy, has it changed. Remember, that was 1976, our country's bicentennial year. We were just 3 weeks earlier, the biggest 4th of July celebration the country's ever had, celebrating 200 years. Right. I've seen through the years the deterioration of our flag, of our love of country. I still love our country. Okay, we certainly have issues, but I'm a patriot. My grandfather fought in World War I. You know, my dad stormed the beaches of Normandy, first boats on. 364 guys in his division, 60 came back alive, you know, to fight for our freedoms. And I've always had that in my heart, patriotism. I love this country. I was very proud to put that flag up. But I've seen it go down to where now, we just saw this when the hammer thrower disrespect our flag. And that bothers me.
Let's talk about Gwen Berry. You know, she came in third place, and she thought it was all about her. She said they played the national anthem when they knew that she didn't like it. Did she understand?
She didn't like.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
But the United States was her ticket to those Olympics. They were the trials at that point. Should she be allowed to go forward when she's indicated that she pretty much rejects the flag, rejects the national anthem?
You know what, that's a tough question. Why? Because I like individual freedoms. Number one, I think we need to protect individual freedoms. I think people like that who are going to disrespect our flag to make a political statement and maybe get more hits, you know, on social media, technically have a right to do that. But we also have the right to deserve the consequences that will come out of their actions.
But are there enough consequences to someone like Gwen Berry?
Excellent question. In so many cases, no. Sometimes you become big stars for that, like getting commercials for Nike and things like that. That bothers me tremendously. This woke, that world that we're living in right now, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how we move forward. We have to move forward and be strong. We have to move forward with love of country, being a patriot.
Well, then wouldn't
that to me is so important.
But wouldn't this be a perfect example or a perfect situation if she goes to the International Olympics? What is it, Rule 50, that doesn't allow any kind of political statement?
Right.
Should she be allowed to compete in that?
No, she just should not be allowed to make a political statement at the games, on the stand, at any point. Just stand there and be proud of what you've accomplished.
And I want to go back to when you won, that iconic moment.
Great day.
It was a great day. It was a great day for you, and it was a great day for America. And here's a quote from one of the articles. She beat the Soviets in the Olympics and inspired a nation. How do you channel that into this race that you're running in California?
First of all, I respect you being very politically correct. And you said she beat the Russians, but he won the games.
Yeah.
Bruce won the games. Bruce did a great job. Bruce is a good person. The night after the games are over with, or the next morning, I walked into the bathroom, didn't have a stitch of clothes on, gold medal sitting on the counter. And I full-length mirror, boom, throw the medal on, look into the mirror, and I go, oh my God, what did I just do? Did I build this character up so big that I'm stuck with him for the rest of my life?
Even then you knew?
Oh, I knew from when I was a little kid. But you know, in the 50s and 60s, there wasn't even a name for it. Just kept your mouth shut. And I said, I'm stuck with this character for the rest of my life. And fortunately, even with they've been with me my whole life. I mean, this is not something that just like, one day, oh my God, I'm trans. This is something that you deal with. It's part of you, like being left-handed or right-handed.
The move to recall Gavin Newsom was huge. People resented him for all of the, for thee but not me, eating in the restaurants, going out, going to, and all that. But then now it seems his approval rating is just over 50%. Does the voter have a very short memory?
Of course, everybody has a short memory, and our job is to try to keep the pressure on this. Yes, Gavin Newsom has been the decline of California has only accelerated under his rule. Okay, Gavin Newsom is only interested in himself. He's only interested in keeping his position. He's not interested in the people. Honestly, he hasn't done one thing for the people. Every time you turn around, he's doing it for special interests. We have to keep the pressure on him in a recall election. We have to keep the pressure, and we have to remind people. And I feel like the people that are really going to get him out of office are the parents, the mothers, the kids. And this is the reason for the recall, because he's done such a terrible job in shutting our schools down for the last year. We can't let him forget it. He's going to come up with everything. He's going to come up with programs. I even call it the recall rebate. He's going to send out money, taxpayers' money in the state of California, okay? Their money back out to distribute it to people for votes, basically.
Still ahead, a lot more of my interview with Caitlyn Jenner. What she thinks needs to be done about the crime spiraling out of control in California. Plus, will she support Donald Trump if he runs in 2024? Her answer to that and much more in a moment.